So, we're welcome together. So I'm very proud to welcome you all here to the first Travel Unchained event on Mallorca. We welcome 220 participants from 140 companies out of 30 different countries. And first of all, I want to say thank you to our team at Chain for Travel. We are already more than 50 people at Chain for Travel with 30 developers around the world. So we have our architect team, software architect team in Germany. Then we have our backend team in Taiwan, in Taipei. Welcome to the team. We have quality and testing team in Greece and in Poland. We have a front-end team in Morocco. We have another back-end team in South America, in Bogota and in Buenos Aires. So we are able to develop around the clock. This is very important. So Asia starts and Europe is testing, and then the next development is then in South America. Because you need the speed, yeah. So everything what we do is very fast, and I'm very proud of the team that they reached so much in such a short time. It's amazing, and I would like to say thank you to my son Vincent. He organized this event with his team on a very high level. Thank you. And I think it's good that you came here, and because it's very silent, very quiet in the blockchain technology area in Europe, especially in the travel technology area. So I compare it always when you look in Asia or in US. In Europe, it's like a restaurant where the few people are sitting there. It's very silent, yeah. And when you look at Asia or US, you open a door in a big bar of Las Vegas. It's loud music. They are dancing on the table, drinking. Some drunken people lying on the floor. And when you close the door, you're back in Europe. You're back in the travel technology area. And so I want to start my presentation. Sorry. So quite a lot going on in the crypto scene. Yeah. So I want to start with the negative things. Yeah. You all see the bad news of crypto, the criminal things. Yeah. So. Sanction against the Tornado Cash. Tornado Cash is a money laundering system worldwide. You see the OneCoin scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. In Germany, we say snowball scheme. Yeah? And the first developers are in jail right now, and stable coins crashed to zero. Yeah? It's unbelievable, but it was only an algorithm. Yeah? And NFT market has collapsed, and a lot of more. And this is also a double your money approach. Yeah? It's stupid, yeah? But the people invest in this idea. And this is normal, because also at the beginning of the internet, everyone invested in stupid ideas, etc. And you can look on another view, and if you think about this, then you never invest in such kind of these investments. So you are in Paris at the Champs-Élysées, and in the night you walk along the Champs-Élysées, and a stranger is sitting on a bench, and the stranger is saying to you, hey you. Yeah, what, me? Yes. I have a deal. Yeah, what kind of deal? Give me all the money of your pocket and I will double it. Oh, it sounds great. How do you do it? Yeah. So I have a special algorithm. I have a special approach for this. Okay, and how get I my money back? Yeah, so come at the same place, same time, 6 months later. You get your money back and doubled. 6 months later, the guy has disappeared. Yeah? And this is all these things, what you see in the press, yeah, is a concept like this. Yeah? You go to a foreign people, to a stranger, to anonymous people and give them your money. It's crazy. Yeah? And this happens, for example, for BitConnect, it's $2 billion invested in this guy, and they came 6 months later and saw that, oh, it's disappeared. Yeah, so this has happened. And one interesting, and I like this scam because it's completely anonymous. You know all the Squid Game series on Netflix, and there were some people, they said, oh, we do a metaverse on Squid Game. You can invest and buy land. Yeah? And it was a rug pull. A rug pull means you create an idea, the people invest, and 1 week later you pull everything away. Yeah? So you delete the website, everything. And it was completely anonymous. No people behind this. Yeah? And this is an interesting movie from a streamer who watched this rug pull live.
Amount of coins that are locked, staked, whatever the fuck's going on, that would be the fully. But obviously the real one is not. So the market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market, oh! Oh! It went to zero! Yo! And damn! There we go! Squid Games! Sayonara, motherfucker! Oh, good lord! Holy shit! You seen it live, baby! You seen it live! A goddamn rug pull, baby! Shit! A live rugging?
Yeah, and why there is so much scam in the crypto world? First of all, it's not more scam than in other worlds. Yeah? So you only see in the press the headlines of negative things. And the opposite is a real thing. Yeah? When you see more and more these negative headlines, that means this is a top of an iceberg. And the technology is growing and growing and growing. Yeah? So the newspaper don't write an article, Daimler-Benz is now using blockchain, or the whole container logistic is using blockchain right now. Yeah? So first thing is lack of research. The people don't make research, yeah, for the guy on the Champs-Élysées. Yeah? And yes, there are some software gaps in bridges and in smart contracts, but not the technology itself. Bitcoin, for example, runs without any outage since 2009. Yeah? So the technology is safe, but the software on top could have a problem. It's a new thing. And missing KYC. KYC is know your customer. All the wallets in the public blockchains are anonymous. Yeah? So you don't know which people is behind this wallet. Yeah? The validator is unknown. The people who deploying smart contracts are unknown. So you can do everything. Yeah? And therefore, we at Chain for Travel set up a KYC process. Yeah, so we link the platform with KYC. That means we know every validator. So if you are the validators in future, we know behind this wallet is Lufthansa, is TUI, etc. So, and we also know the people who bring smart contracts on the platform. So if there is fraud, we know the people who make fraud, and the community can vote him out. So this is a very important part. And what we see is we have the same situation as in the early 90s. Yeah? So a lot of people think blockchain is not good for me, it's only for criminals, etc. And when you look back in the 90s when the internet starts, you have also the same feeling. And I put together some videos. One is the questions. What is it? I don't understand it. And outlook, different views. Yeah. So one is like it, the other one, no, I don't believe it. Yeah, and here's one video from 1900.
That little mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At.
See, that's what I said. Katie said she thought it was about.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'd never heard it.
Around.
I'd never heard it said. I'd always seen the mark, but never heard it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
Just what is this main artery of the information superhighway?
Every business, no matter how large, and no matter how small, will be on the internet in the year 2000. It's the primary way that people will look up information. It will replace the yellow pages as we know it today.
Are a lot of people just getting on to the internet because they feel that they have to get onto the playing field, so to speak?
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
Yeah, you heard Bill Gates, it's hip. Yeah, he didn't like the idea of internet because he wanted to sell the software for the computers. Yeah, and but when you hear on Eric Schmidt, yeah, he said every business, no matter how large, no matter how small, will be on the internet in 2000. And he said this 1995. I can repeat this today. Every business, no matter how large, no matter how small, will be contacted with blockchain technology in 2030. Yeah? Latest 2030. I expect 2026. Then every business have to connect with wallets, etc. And education is necessary. So when we talk about gas fees, NFTs, wallets, etc., it's you don't know what it means, yeah. And same story in the 90s. Education is necessary.
Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
Okay guys, the first thing that you need to know is that the internet is amazing and it's changing every day. Once you've learned how to get online yourselves, you'll start seeing web pages everywhere. TV shows have them, schools, Disney World, even the White House.
What's a web page? Something ducks walk on?
Ha ha, very funny. No, it's the name of the different sites you can look up on the internet.
Yeah, what is a web page? The question, what I've heard a lot, what is a wallet? But it will be normal in the future as a web page is today. And what we hear is, so we don't need blockchain. Yeah, where's the problem? Yeah, you can't solve problems with blockchain. Yeah, so we have everything. We have databases and we have connection, etc. And this is the same in the 90s.
As I mentioned, I have no desire to be a part of the internet because I feel like I'm so inundated with information all the time that I don't want more. Don't you ever feel like it's just constant bombardment?
I don't know. I guess the thing I resent most is I would resent at least when you're home, if the phone rings, you have the option of not answering it. On the internet, people can send you messages all the time people you don't even want to hear from.
Yeah, so I don't need internet. I have enough information. Newspapers. Yeah, so okay, good. And when we look at the growth of the internet users. From the beginning in 1990, the first web page was created in Switzerland. The first web page was a .ch website from CERN. When the founding of the big companies, yeah, in 1994, Amazon. In 1995, eBay. Expedia already in 96, and as well Booking.com in 96. Yeah? And Google in 98, then second generation, Web 2, Facebook, the first social media part in 2004, Twitter 2006, WhatsApp in 2009, and Bitcoin starts also in 2009. Yeah? And the revolution in blockchain comes from Ethereum, so that you combine transaction also with smart contracts, that you can make a program for this transaction. Yeah? And then the first big portal on blockchain base, it's OpenSea. It's a trading platform for NFTs, billions of dollars turnover right now. It's amazing. Yeah? So that means this is a Web 1 phase. It was only read-only. Yeah? And the Web 2 started with Facebook. Yeah? It's what read and write. And the Web 3 is read, write, and own. This was starting, so around 2012, 13, between Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when you look at the usage of Web3, we are sitting here because we want to tell you Web3 is important. But do you want to do something with these tiny users? So you can wait, you can sleep 5 years more because it's nothing. But it's the same starting point of the internet. And when I move this to the beginning of the internet, we have the same situation. And in this situation, already the big OTAs was founded. So that means don't make the same mistake of missing the train as many companies did at the time of the internet launch. So a lot of companies in the tourism sector don't start. I was lying at the door of Sebastian Ebel, TUI Germany chief, 2002, and I asked for the images that I can use it in the internet, and he said no, because he won't keep it to the travel agencies. So unbelievable. And if you wait 3-4 years longer, then you can go into this train station directly in your town. But you don't own the train station. It's owned by big companies, new companies like Booking.com, and you are the ticket taker and not the ticket maker then. And the train is already moving, but it's not too fast or it's slow enough to jump on. And we at Chain for Travel are sitting at the window and give you a hand to come on the train. Thank you.